In a world where anything is possible, where what you get is a direct result of what you put in, where opportunity is equal for all and you choose your destiny, there is something we all search for, something that inspires us. It's the passion that inspires us. It's the speed that drives us. This is that world. This is your world. SSBB E-Sport. Live your dream. Good evening everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us. I've got McFlurry here with us on the mic, in the earphones, wherever you can hear him. How are you going, McFlurry?
Very good, thanks Jack for that. Yes, good to be here again.
Great man, it's great to have you. So we are here at Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, and we've got ourselves round 6 of the SSBB Championship, and can you believe we are already at round 6? It's pretty freaking nuts. Like I said in the clubman's race, we are going to be making our move to GT7. We're just not going to do it right away. We're going to do it at the start of season 2. So that's going to be in about 5 weeks' time, and that will just allow time for people to get the game and settle themselves, buy the cars they need, and I've also got to get the game, and it's a lot. There is a lot that needs to happen. But anyway, let's focus on our current situation. So let's look at the points while we got a bit of time, which we actually don't have. Current points as it stands. Good evening everyone. Sorry, we've got Ian Evo, we've got Dens, we've got L1. Dens is asking if you're racing, McFlurry. Well, he's got to have to win from the back, so you can do it. So currently leading the championship is Valerio V4L3, 196 points. Second is Dens with 166, so very close. Sorry, it's 166, 196. Third is Tabato with 149. Mr. Boombastic fourth with 130, and bring up the top 5 is in Evo with 126. Wow. So, I think we're going to jump straight into this. McFlurry, you said 3 minutes.
Yeah, about 2 minutes ago.
Okay. 1 minute to start. And they got, so in category 1 of Pro-Am, these guys and girls have got 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes to set a good time. That's not a lot. I see there's all sorts of mayhem happening on the track. Saphalicious once again. Starting.
But looking at the practice times, Valerio is about second ahead of Dens. Death Raccoon is about 3/10 off Dens. So the field is quite gapped at the moment. So hopefully everybody gets their eye in for qualify.
Yeah, let's see, man. The pressure's going to be on. It's a different game in qualifying. Valeria looking very, very quick there.
Yeah, it's very smooth in a very twitchy car.
So, Valley has a very good, good chance in this championship this season. Look at the trainer cars exiting the pit lane.
Good to see Golfy back too.
Hey, Golfy, welcome, Golfy. Yeah, we got a lot of people, a lot of old school brothers with us. Valley, Dens, Death Raccoon, Davide, Safalicious, Tabato, Golfy, Ian Evo. I think L1B is also there.
Yeah.
I think Al said him to start him at the back of the grid. So, yeah, Dens is.
Let's see where he qualifies. See where he qualifies first. Can make that call.
So Safalicious wearing the bird nurse livery, the car looks really good. Safalicious currently leading the charge in this train of cars. Tabato behind Safalicious. Tabato's come a long way in his pace.
He reminds me so much of Dens and how Dens was in the prime in the beginning. Just consistent, didn't do any mistakes, just there and about and picking up results. And I think Tabata, once he gets, familiar with everybody in the race, and I think he's got a very good chance of taking some W's.
Yeah, I agree.
Gotta say the Lucas car is phenomenal.
Death Raccoon.
Yeah, Death Raccoon the car looks so gorgeous.
Yeah, Alex did a phenomenal job on that livery.
Al's car, as always, it's always looking awesome. It's got a great color combo and it works on every single card, it seems.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just looking at that. Death Raccoon's livery. Wow, it does look phenomenal. Sure. Good looking car.
Yeah, we're watching him now, he's making mistakes. Let's see who's doing purple sectors there. Well, as expected, Valeria's got the purple sector, number 1. They're coming up to the end of sector 2 now, I think, yes.
So Valeria leading the charge, that's V4L3 or 10.
Yes, and he's got this quicker second sector so far.
So Valley really in for a good chance here.
Yeah,
Dens has a lot of work to do.
Let's see the times.
Good pace from Tabato. Valley goes quickest, but Tabato second. Only 0.7 behind. Davide third. Good show from Davide. I think they're going to get this lap and then...
That will be it, I think.
Yeah, that'll be it. The out lap, 2 hot laps. Death Raccoon, Davide fourth. Tabato third.
Yeah, but
okay,
I think Dens has been in the pits, is mixing up.
Yeah, correct. So Death Raccoon, who's 5th, is currently 4th. Safalicious 5th place. Ian Evo, 6th place. 7th would be L1B, and 8th is Golfy. So
Valeria's he's called it, so he's parked it. So let's see if anybody else can come close. Or
I think he's pretty happy. Valley is so quick. Tabata, your clubman's champion, showing exceptional pace. Stays there. Tabata currently 2nd.
Oh, Golfy, good time. Golfy, 3rd.
Good time, Golfy. Great work. Davide, 4th. Death Raccoon, 5th. 6th is Ian Evo. 7th is Saphalicious. 8th is Al. Al and Saphalicious swap, so Al goes a bit quicker.
I would leave L there. I think it'll be good. Golfy, really a good time from Golfy. Really, good time. It's going to be 3rd on the grid. Good to see. And a clubman's champion, proving that stepping up is just a breeze, you know?
Yeah, Tabata's come such a long way. I mean, it is a very big step up from clubman's to pro-am, especially when C's was running. I mean,
yes.
But it's good to see that Tabata has risen to the challenge.
Yeah, his 2 lap times, you know, between the 2 lap times that he set, there is 400s between the 2 times. That just shows how consistent he is.
Yeah, that's freaking brilliant, man.
Yeah, Luca, sorry, Tesrick had a penalty on that lap, so I thought he would struggle to improve.
So we're seeing a lot of love for Ukraine here in a lot of our liveries, and that's really wonderful to see. We're not going to get political, but I do think it's great sportsmanship from the guys.
Yeah, it is. Great touch. Let's, why is Dan 2nd? So the game is bugged.
Yeah. Okay, should I,
Yeah, everybody's quitting anyway.
Okay. So I'll set the grid manually. No, everybody's back on. What?
No.
What is happening? It's bugged again.
Yeah, because the grid was wrong.
Okay. Who's still on the track? There we go.
I'll help you out with the grid if you need.
Okay, let me just change that. Yeah, if you could just read the grid out for me, McLaren. Why can I not do that? Everybody's entered. That's right, they must enter. McFlurry, you don't have to enter. Everybody else. Okay. So
Yeah, I'm just waiting for everybody to enter too, so you get the proper grid. But it was Cephalicious. He was 9th. L was 8th. But you need to put Dan's last. So sorry, so Dan's will be last.
yeah,
Then it'll
Den's
be
the
Cephalicious. And L.
Yeah.
Then it was Ian Evo. Then it was Death Raccoon.
Yeah.
Davide.
Yeah.
Golfy. Tabata. And Valet.
Is Valley finally entered? Start Valley
Yes,
from the
Valet
back.
is in there.
Imagine.
The uproar.
No, Mikey, you can't do this. Death Raccoon Joseph will be questioned post-race incident. Bribery. Alright, let's try again. Round 2 start.
Yes.
Welcome everyone in the comments. McFlurry has joined us, thank you. Let me type something. Shark Smith has joined us. Al, welcome. Alrighty, let's see if we can have a good race.
Get some starts.
I don't know if we're gonna see the lights. I don't think so, so just keep your eyes.
Yeah, I do see that.
There we go. So Valley, an average start, looked like Golfy had a great start, but Tabata, side by side with Valley, wow. The clubman's
It's gonna be
champ.
bravest. Whoa, some singing over there. But Davide held it. I think Golfy just backed off a bit. Good guys, good driving. He's going to move on the inside, and I think he's got it. Let's see if the bottom can hold the outside.
Not sure. Valley just decided, well, sorry boys. Oh, someone went to... What happened there? I think it was a ricochet. So we're riding on board with Tabata, looking back at Davide Golf Nut and Death Raccoon. Davide running it a bit deep there. It's always such a tough corner, McFlurry, coming through that bowl at the bottom.
Yeah, it's very tricky. I think these cars is even more so. I think you have to sort of tap the brakes and turn it in and try and ride the curve a bit.
Whoa, who was that? Death Raccoon centered on Golfy.
That was a good move. It was good respect shown by Golfy.
Yeah, it was
Maybe cut
very
back, yeah.
deep from Death Raccoon. Whoa. Asking a lot of,
Dens has made a decent start. He's up to 17. He's on the rear of Ian.
So, at the end of lap 1, Valley is already 1.6 seconds ahead of Tabata. Second, Tabata. Third, Death Raccoon. Brilliant start from Death Raccoon after that mega lunge. And Davide has even got past Golfy, so Golfy not having the best of starts here. Golfy up into 5th place, he's got 0.9 second penalty. 6 is your current, well, your previous race winner. You had to start from the back.
Very interesting to see how Dens, if he's going to catch up to the back of the ball, see how quick he does that. He might have a chance for still second. That's quite a lot of laps.
Yeah, for sure. It's a long track, but the guys in the front, they're quick. You know, I think Death Raccoon, Davide, Tabata are setting a good pace, so it's going to be very tough if he wants to try and get up into second. But anything is possible.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to engage in the front to maybe allow that. Davide is already putting a gap on Golfy there. Seems to be struggling with his lap consistency at this time.
Well, he could have damage.
We receive that.
No, he doesn't have damage, so...
Seems like everybody's clear of damage, which is a good thing.
So, Dan's currently 6th, Safalucia 7th, Ian Evo 8th. Ian's having a bit of a torrid weekend. L 9th, I guess just having fun. Valley 3.4 second gap. Well, this man's in another league at the moment. He's in tomorrow's league. That's how quick he's driving.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Very talented driver.
He's also very young. I think he's 17, 18, so
Oh wow.
very mature in his application. He's not rash with his movement and very precise with his turning import.
Well, so Death Raccoon piling on the pressure with Tabotto, looking for a move. There's some brilliant racing here. Death Raccoon cut across the nose of Davide, not showing him any respect in terms of. It's not don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just saying that he's not giving him a gap. He's not going to allow him to stick his nose in anyway.
This is really spicing up, and I think the Botto is watching those mirrors a bit too much, and those hyenas are really bouncing.
Whoa! Look at that move, Death Raccoon. That was very aggressive. Did he lean on Tabata and make him run wide? We don't know, but Davide, biggest winner out of that scrap. So we'll go back and watch that. Oh, Death Raccoon off onto the sand trap. Oh, Den's almost up Saphalicious into the back of Death Raccoon. That kind of helped him a bit though, get out of that little puddle of mud he was in.
Jeez, it's like a crazy that lap. A lot of changes, a lot of mistakes, but it's exciting stuff.
It's
Still
brilliant.
a lot of the racing to go.
Yeah, good stuff. Let me go back and see that replay. I can't even remember which replay it was. It was the move on Death Raccoon's move on Tabotto.
Yes, the send.
So, Death Raccoon got punted by Davide.
Okay, I see.
And so he actually
sort of forced it.
Yeah, he tried to avoid the contact with Tabotto. So Davide might make his way to the COC's office. But this exchange with Death Raccoon and Dens and Golfy. Whoa! Death Raccoon, the biggest loser out of that. Oh man, just getting bulldozed this evening. Wow. So we'll come back and watch that. Golfy currently in 5th place. So Dens is up into 4th place. Your previous race winner, having a great freaking outing.
That was, I think, unghosting of one car, 3 going into 1 doesn't always matter. I think one on the outside really suffered there, which was Death Raccoon.
Yeah.
But Davide's made a mistake. Oh no, exit at the last corner. And Tabotto is back in front.
Oh wow, Tabotto back.
Drama.
Yeah. Wow. So let's go back and watch Death Raccoon's incident. He's up into 8th place now. He's hating life, I imagine. So he was getting, his bumper was really getting rattled by Dens and Golfy. Then Dens and Golfy had a big ricochet off into each other and just went into Death Raccoon, and that was it. But it all started up in that in those S's. Valley.
I think Dens tried to give space, but there wasn't much space. And as soon as Death Raccoon got onto the gravel there, it just sort of tickets.
Yeah, exactly. So very good racing from all of these guys. We are lap 5 of 8.
Dens has clawed up again past Davide, so the mistakes really race this. And like I said, this is the same story as Famish and Booth. I should watch that too. But it's also just patient, picking the moments, and just benefiting from other people's mistakes.
Exactly. So 4th is Davide, having a brilliant race. We haven't spoken much about your leader. 10.3 seconds ahead of anyone. Wow.
he's going to be catching the bus home before these guys even get past the finish line.
Wow. Second to Botta. Look, let's not take it away from these guys. They've been in some serious scraps. So I see Safelicious in 6th place. He came into turn 1 sideways.
That was a great start. I was actually watching him on board. I was just so cool. He was doing the same, really backing his cars in.
Sure. So Tabata is still leading the charge in terms of the second spot on the podium. 0.7 the gap between Tabata and Dens.
Issa's done pretty well as well. He bridged the gap as well to Golfy. Now, he's ready to capitalize on any mistakes.
Yes.
It's very smooth. Don't have to go very smooth in that car.
Never forget the Mount Panorama endurance race we had. Issa surprised us all with an absolutely mental drive. Always looking for the move on Golfy. Puts it up the inside of Golfy. Issa.
Good move. Got tax on though. Got down Golf. But I think the wrong way.
Oh, that was never going to work. It's getting a bit messy. Issa's on the wrong side of the track. So,
good exchange, but it was a bit of shoulder to shoulder there.
Yeah, very much so. So Dens looking racy now in the slip. Tabata slip decides turn 1's not the place to do it, so you can see he's lining Tabata up. The move's gonna come soon. Man, these cars look so good. Lap 7 of 8. Where is Dens gonna do it?
I think he's going to do it into turn 1 on the last lap.
Really close the gap on Tabata now. 0.4.
A lot smooth on entry and exit there. Could have actually a chance down to the hairpin.
Yeah, and that's the one thing is in racing, it's so much easier to follow and mount an attack than it is to try and defend an attack. Oh, Dens up the inside. For a brief period, looks like he's got the inside line. He does, gets the job done on your champ. So
Well done.
that was a very good, very clean move. Davide is still lurking there in 3rd place. Looks like he might want to have a go at Tabata. But it's about 1.1 seconds down the road, so Valley.
Let's see if...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, let's go back to the leader, and he's cruising there. Getting great lap times.
15 seconds. He's probably going to do the best lap again on the last lap. But what a drive from Dens, and from the back.
I think the Botta could have a chance if he sticks in his slipstream, maybe. I think maybe the Botta might do what Dens did to him.
Yeah. Let's not take our eyes off the leader. Okay, he's still. But the group hasn't. You haven't got these big gaps between the groups, which is good.
In a group brawl, it's a petty force. I think SSBB was the biggest loser, but still managed to gather himself, and I think he's even off. He's made a mistake and he's even got back on himself.
Oh, so Death Raccoon
But the leader is coming to take the champagne.
What a champion.
And
Quickest
you were
lap.
right, he did post. Yep.
What a legend. Absolutely dominated this race. Den's coming through the final corner looking very cool, calm and collected. Takes second place, brilliant drive. Third place to Botta. Fourth place Davide. Fifth place Safalicious. Sixth place Death Raccoon. Seventh place Golf Nut. Eighth place in Evo. Ninth is L1B.
In Evo came last. They had a penalty.
Oh. Ouch.
You did a spin. But what a great race, brother Alex.
Yeah, well done, Valley. Bravo, bravo. Alright, let me capture the points, I'll be right back.
set the grid to.
Yep. Welcome back. Alrighty, so we're going to set the grid right quick. Has everyone entered?
No, I did mention, I did send a message. I think a couple of them are still taking time to recover from that hectic race.
Yeah, that was a long race, but I've got another long one coming up now.
Yes, and speaking about liveries again, L1B. Wow, that is some sexy stuff.
Yes, that Mustang is such a cool car.
Yeah, but it's not very competitive. I really thought it would be, but it seems like all other cars have something on it.
Yeah.
I really thought it was going to be really good, but Alex did a great job on Golf's level 2. What really surprised me is that just the use of Lexuses or Lexis. It's
Lexi. Yeah.
fancy Toyota.
Alright, so who is Dan's again?
Dan's is suffering this round. Well,
Wow.
not if he can come second or last.
Sure. It's not a bad effort from Dan's, I'll tell you what.
It's Davide to enter, and then we got 3 minutes to.
So yeah, for sure, Valley is leading the championship, 218. Dan's is still there, 185.
Vala's gonna have the ballast next week, and
Okay, so let's see. Let's do what we can. A lot of people not racing. I mean, Spage Finn, PRD3, Venture 26, AW Racing, now all not racing. Golfy starting on pole. Golfy's got a good chance. McFlurry not racing. L1B. L wants to start at the back. Just ask him if he's happy to start at the back there, please, McFlurry.
he did say for both races, but I shall ask him.
Okay, no, then it's cool. Davide is then second. Where's Davide? He has not entered.
He hasn't joined yet.
Death Raccoon.
There we go. Okay. Please join.
Okay, so let's just start again. So it'll be Valley. Sorry, Golfy. Then Davide. Okay, then it's gonna be Death Raccoon. Then it's gonna be Saphilicious. And it's gonna be Ian Evo's not racing. Tabata. Dens Valley. Okay. Just gonna ask Owl to make sure.
Yeah, that's Davide in the M3. Brilliant sounding car. think that's the only thing that's good about it. Or unfortunately, in the Group 3 spec, the BOP for it, I think if they had a full field of those, probably one of the best sites and best races to hear.
Well, we did do a series with just those cars. 2021, I think.
I think it was, yeah. I think we had the M6 with that.
Correct.
And
Alright.
Issa in the Jag. So a lot of one person, one car per person in this race. Let's see if there's a difference in tire wear drop off.
Tire degradation. That was something that C's was so good at. Was the tire wear.
Yeah. Just actually phenomenal how he actually was so quick and able to save tires and be so fuel efficient.
Just unreal, man. Was just good at everything. The perfect, scenario.
Explains why he's got a citizen on a different planet.
So this is a brilliant view. The Golfy, Davide, Death Raccoon. Do we see the lights? Yes, we do. It's green. Oh, looks like Golfy didn't have the best of starts, so Death Raccoon looks like he had a mega start. Keep your eyes on that Corvette. That thing is hugely fast. So Davide up into first. It's behind Davide, Death Raccoon. Death Raccoon goes side by side with Golfy, looking back on from Davide. Golfy running it wide.
Yeah, Gold Tires getting the best of Golfy there, I think.
Just unlucky, man. Oh, that Corvette running deep. Oh, Davide making a mistake. Davide and Death Raccoon always seem to find each other. Or dens, and or dens. Who's that? That is Saphalicious.
Delicious holding of Valet and the charging dens. There's Dirt Nurse car. It's all Jaguar.
It's really good.
It seems to be not settled down yet, but seems to be. Oh, Valet got a cutback on dens. Not having all the outsides.
But that Corvette is so quick, man. So Dens and Valley side by side. Valley's gonna just chill out a bit.
Hold the inside.
Oh, it's a tough corner.
Really well done, though. Really well done. The bottom's capitalizing.
Wow, we had synchronized leg side. Did you see that?
That's pretty good.
That's gonna make for some great pictures. Synchronized leg side drift.
And then he goes for the send. Pretty good over there, clean.
Den's just choosing. Yep, how's it? Let's go back and see if we can see that. So looking at the margin there.
Death Raccoon is got past Davide. It's pull out a 19th gap, and Issa's also about 8 tenths behind Davide. Looks like they've got a decent lead. Let's see how quick Valet can catch them.
I don't think Valley's going to have any problem at all. Let's drive on board with Valley and see what is it like to be a pro driver.
Yeah. Well, he's already pulled, I think, like 1.3 seconds gap on ends, so
Wow.
it's pretty impressive. Make it 1.5. It could get spicy to see the Italian try and get through this. It's already setting up East, I think, for the drag down the.
Oh,
Where did East go?
Made a mistake. That was like textbook pressure mistake. And so next in line is the M3. Oh, there's a spicy little battle developing behind with Isa.
Vele is already on the inside of Davide and he's
Gets the job done. So Death Raccoon's gonna have to do all the work. Let's move further back. Safalicious is in a great battle here with Denz and Tabata. I wish these cars were a bit more evenly matched. But I think they're fairly close.
Yeah, I think they are. I think it's just some tracks will benefit the Corvette, but it doesn't seem to be having the legs and the benefits of normal. Lexus looks pretty stable all around.
Yes.
Davide's got so Luke Death Raccoon has got about 1.9 second lead. Vele is doing purple sectors, so he can improve on that quicker lap. And it's really spicy for fourth. Wow.
Yeah, I saw a massive dice going on. We're on lap 3 of 10. Issa's holding his own with Denz and Tabata. But, as I say that, the commentator's curse and he sends it. It decides no.
I don't know if that was contact by Denz on Isa. We'll have a look at that. Maybe after turn 1 exchange.
So, currently looking at Denz in 4th, Safalicious 5th, Tabata 6th, 7th is Golfi, 8th is L1B in that beautiful car. L's livery is all look amazing. Death Raccoon that lead down to 1.4 seconds. So a lot of questions are going to be asked of Death Raccoon pretty soon.
Yeah, let's see. Still not close enough to get in the slip, but let's see. You gained about 7 tenths on that lap.
Which is crazy. David is
also
yeah.
Doing okay. He's starting to get caught by Denza.
That M3 is just outdated, that's the problem. It's never really been that quick a car.
No, I think Gran Turismo have maybe missed a sort of class that they should have just included, maybe like a classic or retro Group 3 and not included into the modern. Because there's a lot of cars that are included into the category of retro that they could have added.
Yes.
And yeah, that looked very easy from that Denz over there. Run down the straight. Might have more corner speed on his long bank right hand corner now. Spicy here behind.
So, Death Raccoon is coming under pressure ready from Valley. Valley's closed the gap on Death Raccoon.
Yeah, battle for 30s as well. Let's see how Denz is able to pull away, or if the battle is sort of just following what Denz is doing.
Yeah, Tabata's in a good position as well, because if anybody makes a mistake, he'll be there. So will David, I guess.
But where do you call it, Jason? Where are you planning on this overtake happening?
So again,
When do you think Valley will pounce on Death Raccoon?
oh, it's tough to say. Probably turn 1. If he can get through this chicane nice and squeaky clean, which it looks
also
like he
if I-
has.
Yeah, looking. Otherwise, it's going to be even. Ooh, doing the Formula One weave.
Yeah. Good work from Death Raccoon. Very defensive. But Valley,
Right. Wow.
brilliant pass by Valley. Going around the outside. He just stuck the car there because he knew that he's going to have the inside line.
Yeah, that's just great trust in your fellow driver as well. With a great wet line and great respect.
Brilliant driving. Oh, I was watching the replay and I came back and I see there was a bit of contact. So, but
Just ended up braking. I think the Valley's braking was a bit earlier than what they thought.
okay.
And see, the Botto has got through on Davide.
Okay, so Tabata up into 4th place. Den's in 3rd place with that Corvette. Yeah, I think we're going to see some interesting racing next season when we move to GT7. And Evo, sorry for jumping out in 2nd race. Jen's feeling a bit too intoxicated. And emotional to be asked doing it. Okay, I don't know. But yeah, I think we're going to see some interesting racing, especially with the tuning aspect of GT7. Now we can really dial into some of the cars, and it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and also what you can say, you can really make all 4 cars really handle well, which is always a plus.
Yeah, exactly. The whole thing is we have to stay with a recipe that's going to provide good racing, because you know, if the cars get too fast, they're too modified, they don't become good at like wheel-to-wheel racing. That's the problem. So ultimately it's not about the speed, it's about having 30 cars that are going at it, hammer and tongs, you know?
Yes. Yeah, it's I think with small elements as like track temperature, the weather being variable, having rain, having going dark, I think there's lots to go with. And I think if the racing's close, no matter on what the weather's like or what the track is, it's just going to be a great show.
Yeah, I agree. So, lap 7 of 10, Valley still leading the championship. Leading the charge, sorry. 2nd is Deathrack, 3rd is Dens. But Tabata's closed the gap right up to Dens. Tabata now in 3rd, in 4th place with a 0.3 second gap. So this is going to get spicy. These guys are 10 seconds behind Deathrack.
Yeah, those two have been pretty good. He might be a bit off the pace of Valeria, but he's still lapping very, very well.
Yes,
His tires are starting to be a little bit more out of more dig than Valeria, so we can be more drop off in the next 2 laps or so. But let's see if that affects Dane's catching, because Dane's tires look a bit better. I think Dane's is focusing more on Tabata.
yeah, not losing the spot.
Tabata has clawed back. He was held up a little bit by Davide, and now he's really clawed up to close. Let's see if this is going to be... I saw some banter in the chat earlier. Let's see if there's some banter on track.
This will be good. I mean, Tabata, once again, another stellar performance. Brilliant driving. Davide out in 5th place, 6th place is Al. Al's made a brilliant recovery from the back. Safelicious is all over the place. But Al up into 6th place. Brilliant work from Al in the Mustang. Running it way too deep there, but recovering well.
Yo, they're really falling over each other there at the back. Mistakes. It's like who can make these mistakes. Look at Golfy's front tire. Yo,
Absolutely cooked. Same with Safelicious. Oh, Safelicious going into the pits almost. He's now going through the pits.
He's gonna have to go through the pits.
Yes. So, Valley, purple sectors, 3.2 second gap over Death Rack.
You see that he's gone faster, and then Luke has dropped his pace. So not really, but
Yeah.
6/10 a lap now. But yeah, 3rd place. I think this is ours for the rest of the race. Dane's a bit wide. Looks like the Corvette does not like these long sweeping corners, but Lexus really seems to hold it, be more planted.
Yes, I agree. The Corvette always seemed to have a bit of understeer and just never really, I don't know, I never gelled with it.
Yeah, I think Venture, he's driven it and he seems very fast on it, so I think it's just a straight line, and to maximize that straight line to advantage.
Sure, so Tabata putting Dens under a lot of pressure. They're coming onto the main straight to start the final lap now. So Tabata in a good position now. Very, very good position. Doesn't have the straight line speed.
Yeah, Den's got the penalty, which is probably going to cause havoc for him.
Oh, yeah.
Last lap.
Well, Tabata needs to go for it here. He doesn't. He pulls out. Dens runs it very deep. So Tabata choosing his place, but Dens does have the 0.9 second penalty. So Tabata just sits there. He will take the position anyway. But you can see he's a racer's racer. He's not going to just... He wants it. He's like, I've worked this hard for this long. Give it to me.
Exactly. I think he's really trying to make Dens have a mistake, and I think he sees that the benefit of the Lexus over the Corvette in the twisties.
Yeah.
You really see how he catches through the sweep here, and then the next one, he really gains.
Yes, that Lexus is just in a really good car all round. So let's go back to your leader. Going through the S's. Over the sausage curbs. Absolutely nailing it. Once again, getting onto the main straight. Valley has dominated this evening's racing. And what a performance. Once again, 7 seconds over Death Raccoon. Valley will start from the back, but Death Raccoon also brilliant drive. Well done to third. Dens holding on. He managed to hold on, but 0.9 and Tabata with a 0.9 second penalty. So Tabata goes up into third. Tabata decided, nope, I'm happy. I'll just take third. And brilliant work. Fourth is Davide. He hit the wall. Fifth, 6 is Al, so 5th was Davide, 6 is Al, 7th is Golfy, 8th is Safelicious. Very good racing. very good race.
And Denz again did well. I know that he obviously got the penalty, but he started from, I think 8th or 7th to get up to 4th.
Yeah,
Really good race.
Great work. Deathwick in second, third is Tabata. Fourth was Denz. Fifth was Davide. Sixth was L, Golfy, and Selfishness. So L, yep.
Yeah, L6, Golf is 7th, and then Sapalicious coming. Fortunately, he had that pit stop, which probably was 40 seconds on your time. But, he still finishes in 8th.
Sure, okay. So, Valley has opened up his lead 239 points over Denz. 202. Tabata third with 185. So, Valley really dominating, showing his powers. So, brilliant racing.
He was in a different track today. Very well done.
Absolutely. Well, thank you to everybody this evening for wonderful racing. Let's save the replay. And thank you, McFlurry, for joining me on the mic, keeping me company.
Oh, good. It was good. Good to watch. Thanks for allowing me.
Yeah, no problem. And thank you to all of our competitors. Thank you to our viewers and everyone. I'm going to call it a night. Don't forget, Sunday night we've got the endurance. We'll see you guys then. Have a great weekend. Ciao, ciao.